the lid to my Ultra Pro. I believe it's the 2-quart casserole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spiralize some potatoes, some sweet potatoes on these skewers and lay them across, drizzle them with butter to bake for supper tonight. Now I've already melted my butter and mixed in some herbs and salt and pepper so that when I get them all strung out here, I can just pour them on and use my little basting brush to make sure they're all good and covered. And then those will be delicious. But first we have to learn how to use it. So I scrubbed my potatoes. I have 2 regular Idaho potatoes and 2 sweet potatoes that I've already cleaned. Now I've got this plate to catch them on, in case they decide to fall off of here, because you know me. All right, now this has a little bit different parts, but not too different. Make sure that this is not locked when we put it on. Here's your main piece. And do this, right? Okay. Put this on, and we're going to pull this back. Okay. Now I want the ribbon. This is the ribbon spiralizer. And we take the little, you see these little 2 little feet? I have 2 little feet, that goes down. Somehow. I believe so. Okay. They go in the little notches. There they go. Okay, I think so. Don't they? There they go. Okay. And then this snaps into place, see? Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our potato, bring this back. Okay, I may have to cut off just a little bit of the end to make it flat. Where'd my knife go? Knifey. Okay. Just, and the front part. Let's try that, see if that fits. Alright, put this down in here. Put this here. Make sure the little teeth grab it. You want to make sure that your teeth go into your potato and grab him. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're going to take the handle once again. First thing we're going to do is lock this into place. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm going to put this handle on here and twist it on. Right? Okay. Now, you don't need to use a skewer for this, but you can stick your little skewer right here. Maybe. That may not work with this one because this potato is not as long. Oh well, never mind. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. We'll just start turning it. Maybe. Okay, if I got this right. No, it didn't grab that potato well enough. Okay, Kelly, let's do this. All right, there we go. There we go, and now I can use it. Okay. Stick this into my potato, and now we're going to turn it. Why is it doing me this way? Oh, Kelly, because you're stupid. You didn't do this, did you? All right, now, try that again, and lock it. Is that locked? No, that unlocked it. Okay, we want to lock it. There we go. All righty then. Do you see? We're going to take that first little curl and we're going to put it over there. And it will stay on there, hopefully. Let's see. There we go. This is so much fun. I love this so much. Do you see how cool that is? That is so cool. It's going to be pretty. All right, come on. I love this. Okay. And a little juice coming out of the bottom too. This was a juicy little potato. All right. And we have come to the end of that potato. Let's pull him out. see this? Are those not cool? Those are the coolest things I have ever seen. I'm going to lay it here and spread him out. I may have to put him in the deeper bowl. I didn't know he was going to be that thick. But cool. I love that. Now, we're going to also do, let's see if I got all that. May not. Let's see. Come loose, Kelly. Back it off. Back it off. Back it off. There we go. Alright, back it off. There was only just a little tiny piece of that potato that didn't get. There was just this little bite of potato left that didn't. This first one started the spiral, but I guess it was just too small to stay on the teeth. All right, let's get him back. Let's see here for a minute. Okay, let's go. If I got this, what have I done to this? I don't know. All right. Hands are weak today. We're going to go backwards some more so we can put another one in there. Okay. Now then, do you want to try a sweet potato? Let's try a sweet potato. Now this has got like one of those dud ends on it. You know, sometimes sweet potatoes will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those ends off. Hopefully. Fit. And it might be a little too long. Let me see here. I'll turn. There it goes. Okay. Pull this out and put this in. Now then. We're going to stick it in there good. Good and proper. Okay. Got that locked in. Right? Okay. Now, stick our little skewer right here, and once again, make sure that that's on there good, and we're going to begin to turn. There we go. Oh, come on now. Stay on there, buddy. There we go. Yes, ma'am. There it goes. That's going to be so pretty. I am so happy with this. Look at this. Well, if I can get it to behave itself. Why won't you behave yourself? And okay. Get back in there so you go. There we go. This one fell off, but that's okay. Now we've got it going. I love this. This is so much fun. We're going to make the prettiest potatoes. I may have my potatoes this way, my sweet potatoes, on Thanksgiving. That would be so super cool. There we go. Look at that. I love it. I love it. It's got these little pieces. I may just take them off the skewers, and I may just spread them out like this. That'll be pretty, and I'll put all the little pieces down in here. Yes, ma'am. Those will still be really pretty with the butter drizzled on them and then baked up in the oven. That'll be so pretty. I love that. And I'll get better at this. This was my first go. So, in any case, we're going to try a different blade on it this time. As soon as I can figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush these with some melted butter. All up in between so that they get good and brown and crispy and tender. And they're all going to taste just beautiful. All right. This is going to be very, very good. I think Richard's going to be very pleased with this. He is definitely a potato guy. He's a meat and potato guy. So, I think he's going to enjoy it. Oh, yeah. And it's just, it elevates your meal a little. It looks like you put effort into it, but it doesn't take you that much time at all. I mean, almost no time at all. You saw how fast we did that. But it'll make everybody ooh and ah and think, oh, how impressive, you know. She really cares about us if she went to all this trouble to make a special meal. So, we do not entertain as much as we used to. A lot of our people have moved away and have passed away, and it's mostly on the holidays, it's us. My sister and her husband used to come, but they've moved far, far away, and they're overseas, so they're not here as often. They used to come every year for Thanksgiving, but no more they don't. My other sister, my baby sister, she lives in Pensacola, and she's busy with her own Thanksgiving and family, and she's got a son who's a teenager now, and a husband and his family, and they all get together and do things down there. So it's usually just me and Richard, and that's fine. We enjoy each other's company after 37 years, you know, together. So, but it's just me and him and our cat Benji, who I'm surprised has not been making his appearance known. You know how he gets. All right now. Butter. You know I love this butter. Now I'm just going to drizzle what's left over this. And they are going to be so, so good. Alright. Now, let me take a quick break. Wash the butter off my hands. Stick these in the oven, and I will be right back. So, hang tight. Pause number 2. Alright, I will be right back.